some of the properties like what is the purpose of the relationships. That is the main important thing. If you don't have a relationship between the tables, in the sense you can't create a visualization by using a two or more tables. Either if you have a 10 table relation also, any column you can drag it from any table, then we can create a visualizations. That's what we have discussed. And we have discussed what is the types of relationships or what is the cardinality, like one to many or many to one or one to one, or we have a many to many as well. Anything is fine, you don't want to change anything, automatically it will be detected. But as part of interview, that is a most important thing. What are the cardinals say we have, what are the types of relationships we have, they will ask a question over here. Okay, today onwards we'll start with the visualizations. Okay, then we will discuss some of the properties under insert modeling and all. Okay, few more options are available. Okay, that we will discuss later. Okay, we will complete this visualizations each and everything. The first foremost important thing is a slicer. Okay, sometimes you have to remember visual names as well. Sometimes they will ask it. Can you please tell me what are the commonly used visualizations you have used? Okay, they asked a question. Okay, what are the visuals you have mostly used? Okay, so they asked such kind of question. We have a first thing is a slicer kind of option. Okay, slicer in the sense anything I want to say a particular values. Here I have a country wise sales. Okay, total number of customers, total sales. Okay, what is the standard cost? Then what is the profit and all. I want to know particular product wise. Okay, what is the sales? Okay, let me use one of the slicer over here. I took a slicer option. It will take only a one field. For example, I want to check what is the product category wise sales. Okay, so user can do a slice and dice over here. Okay, so I want to check what is the accessory sales was happened. Okay, this is for this one. Okay, what is the sales? What is the percent? Okay, sales percentage over here. Okay, country wise, what is the sales and all? Everything will be filtered as per your selection. If I select a bikes, what is the sales amount of this? Every country wise, what is the percentage profit? Okay, if I go with the cars, okay, what is the sales was happened? Okay, we have only one customer. Okay, we don't have any country over here. That's what we have a blank is coming. Okay, that is a one dummy record was there. That's what everything is showing as a blank kind of thing. Okay, we have a clothing. Okay, for a clothing, okay, what is the sales kind of thing and all. Okay, so this is how we can select what are the thing you want it. This is one of the slicer. Okay, let me use another one. In detail level, not the table. Okay, user wants to check each and every level of the sales. Okay, I have a bike. Let me go to the product category. Any kind of filter, any number of filters. Okay, this is slicers. Okay, sub product wise. Okay, user wants to check sub product category. Okay, here user wants to check. Okay, if I go with a clothing. Okay, what is the caps sales was happening? Okay, what is the glasses sales was happening? So in detail level you can go however you want it. This is what we have a slicers option. Is a mainly commonly used option is there. Okay, but I want to go for a bike sales. Okay, overall level I want to say the bike sales. Then in that one I can want a mountain bikes, or I can use year also slicer. Okay, what the sales was happened and which year we are getting what kind of sales we are getting. So any number of slicers. Okay, I hope we have a year column. Yeah, year is there. Okay, let me go with a drop down. Okay, what is the 2018 sales? What is the 19 sales? Okay, for a mountain bike for a particular year, what is the sales was happened? So like this, users wants to check. Okay, they can do a slice and dice. Okay, sometimes maybe a interview person ask a question. What is the difference between filters and slicers? Filter in the sense I am restricting the value. What are the value I don't want it? I can remove that. Okay, the value don't want to be displayed in any of the visual or any of the report. But here we have a slicers in the sense user wants to do a slice and dice. Slice in the sense he can go with a lower level, not a lower level, any kind of thing. So he can do what are the value you want it or overall value want it. Okay, in detail if you want to see, he can play with the report. Okay, but a particular product, mount road bike, he wants to check what is the sales was happened. Or for a road bike, what is the sales was happened in 2019. This is a slicer option is there. Each and every report, at least 3-4 slicers will be there. 100%. Okay, each and every report level. Now you can say I have a multiple slicers over here. I want to say quarterly wise. I have some instrument. I have a automation level. Okay, we have a automation and a manual. Then we have a region. So I have a number of slicers over here. Based on that, if I select a region, particular country, if I select it, okay, it won't be display values. Okay, it's not connected to VPN. So if I want to see particular, okay, the region wise, all my report will be to display the values as for that particular my selection. Then we have automation level, instrument we have, then we have a quarter, or I have a date range. Okay, either you can select a quarter or you can select a date range as well. Okay, from this date to this date, how the values was there. Like this, each and every report, at least, okay, we have a 3 or 4, 5, okay, any number of filters will be, slicers will be there. Okay, sometimes people call it say, okay, add a filter, okay, add a slicer, okay, anything is fine. Technical terminology of a, okay, the name for this, this is a slicers option. So user can do a slice and dice. Slice in the sense, okay, you can select a particular value, you can slice and dice. Okay, so you can go for a detail level or you can go for a, okay, any can do, okay, user can interact with the report. This is what we have a slicers. Now we will discuss each and every property. Okay, what is the slicer level properties we have? Okay, let me select, for example, user wants to say, okay, country wise or any kind of thing. What are the value? They will tell that, okay, I want the, these are the filters, I want it left side. Okay, right, anywhere, the place where we can recognize anywhere. Okay, so here, so I want to be selected, okay, country. By default, the values I don't want to display like this. I want a drop down. Here we have a small down arrow is there, right? Here we have an option called a drop down. So by default, it will be display all. When you click on this, okay, when I want to be select any kind of thing, Australia sales, okay, below one, okay, all the visualizations will be, okay, filter according to that. But I want to be just I'm display, okay, showing the what are the properties we have it a slicer level option. This is a slicer. Okay, so for Australia sales, this is a 9 point thing. Okay, so all the visuals will be filtered according to that. It's not specific to anything. Okay, but it will be only the particular page only. It won't be affecting the remaining pages and all. Okay, in this page, if I'm select a particular country or any kind of thing, all the visuals will be affect as per my slicer selection. Okay, so like this, we have a slicer. Either you can go for, if you have a 1 or 2 values, you can go with a drop down, or if you have a multiple values, you can go with a list option. List in the sense, if you have a multiple values, the page won't be sufficient. Okay, if you want to look, okay, better look and feel, you can go for a drop down. If you see my report, everything is a drop down. Okay, I don't want to display the values. When the okay, user wants to select it, he can click on that. Okay, what the value you want it, he can select it. Otherwise, okay, this is what we have a option. Here we have some clear option is there. Okay, we have some clear button, the erase button. Okay, if we click on that, it will be remove your selection. Okay, these are a main two properties. Now we'll go over here. Okay, each and every property we'll discuss. Okay, so for this one, I want to add a title, or this one I want to, okay, the font size has to be increased, or okay, the format option in the sense, okay, all are a cosmetic properties. No need to remember any property from this. Okay, each and every topic wise, I am highlighting. This is a very important interview question. That is the only topic. Okay, no one will ask it. Okay, how we can change a, okay, drop down or a list. There is a very simple thing. Nothing was there. It's not a technical thing. Yesterday we have discussed. That is the technical thing. What is the purpose of a relationships? What kind of relationship we have a table to table? What is the terminal is a cardinality. Types of relationships are a cardinality. Sometimes people will ask it, okay, do you know the modeling? Okay, do you did a modeling in a Power BI? Modeling in the sense loading the tables, maintaining a relationship between the tables, okay, creating a columns, creating a measures, all things comes under a modeling part. Okay, here we can expect a question. Okay, no one will ask it. Okay, how we can apply color for this? How we can okay, erase button will work. No one will ask any question. This is not a technical things at all. Okay, so now we will check what are the properties way, general properties. Okay. Okay, we have some outline. Okay. Okay, we don't have any outline over here. Okay, then we have a X position, Y position. Okay, height and width. Okay, this property I don't tell. Okay, now onwards. Why? Because okay, let me go with the drop list. Okay, X position, Y position. Okay, so this general property will be remain same everywhere. Okay, what is the X position, Y position? Either from here we can change it, or okay, different place we can change it. Okay, however you want. Now I have a vertical wise. Okay, here we have a This is a okay outline. No, we don't have any property. Orientation. I want to display vertically or I want to display horizontally. Okay, the country names I want to be displayed like this. Okay, when I click on a particular country, the values has to be okay, select automatically. If I select on this, okay, like this also I can select it. Okay, so either the what, okay, however you want it. If I click on a particular country, based on that, my report has to be filtered. Or through mouse over, you can select it. Okay, here we have orientation, either horizontally or a vertically. I want the vertical wise. Okay, now how we can select multiple values. Okay, as of now, single value is coming. Nothing was there, X position, Y position. Okay, only the main property we have maintain okay, maintain layer order. We don't have any order for this. Okay, general property in the sense, okay, mainly thing, okay, X position, Y position, we have a orientation, either a horizontally you want to display it or a vertically you want to be displayed. Now I wanted selection control. Here we have a single select in the sense radio button will come. User can select only a single any one of the value only. You can't select multiple values. I want like this. Okay, earlier we have a, okay, the square box is there. Now it is a radio button. Only at a time only one have value has to be selected. Okay, we can change it according to that. Either a he wants to select a multiple values or a single value. So single value. Otherwise, I want to select a multiple values. Okay, more than one country I want to be selected. Okay, at a time. So we have a now checkbox option will come. So how many countries you want it, we can select it from this. Okay, sometimes they will ask it to make a multi-select or a single select. Single select, single value. Multi-select, multiple values, we can select it. I have a select all option. Sometimes, okay, this will be useful. We have, let me go with the drop down. Okay, sometimes I want to select a 10 values. Out in that time, I can go with the select all option. What are the values I don't want it, I can remove it. Okay, this is one of the thing. Okay, based on this, we can select what are the values you want it. We have a single select or a multi-select or select all option I want it. Okay, so all the time at a time, I can select all the values. If you are not selecting any value in the sense, this is nothing but for all the values. Okay, by default, it will be select all the values. If you want to select it anything, as for that, your report will be changed. Okay, according to that. Most of the times, I have a country wise sales, everything is there. He wants to check country wise, what country, okay, how each country is performing. Okay, they can select each country wise or a product wise or a yearly wise. Okay, any kind of thing. This is a slicer option. We'll go with the remaining properties. Okay, select that particular visual, click on this. Okay, otherwise the page properties will come. You have to select the particular visual, then you have to select a format option. This is a format option. Here we can select it all the options. Okay, as of now we have discussed selection control. Either we have a select, okay, single select, multi-select, or we have a select all option. Okay, then we have a slicer header. Okay, the country name is there. I want to be apply. Okay, I want in a bigger size and all. Okay, font I want to, font color I want to be changed. These are all are a cosmetic properties. Okay, cosmetic it's not a okay much important kind of thing. What is the background color for that one? Let me go with some different color for that. Okay, what is that font text size? Okay, outline nothing was there. Okay, small line will come outline. Okay, what is the font family? What kind of font style you want it? Okay, some different font formulas. Okay, so that is a slicer header. Okay, if you don't want a slicer header, I can remove it. Or if you want a slicer header, you can add it. That is a country name. If you want it, what are the properties? If you want it, what's the background color, font size, okay, font family. These are common thing everywhere. These are not a technical kind of thing. Then the items. What the okay? I am drop downing. Okay, this font size I want to be changed. This font color I want to be changed. All are a cosmetic properties only. Okay, font color, background color, outline in the sense nothing was there. I will show you top and bottom. Okay, some lines will come. This is nothing but an outline. Okay, that's not a useful property. Okay, you can see it is a okay awkward kind of. It's not a look better look and feel. Okay, each and everywhere. Okay, for a font. Okay, for a title, for a items, each and everywhere we have a outline. I don't want any outline color for this. Okay, let me remove that outline. Items, okay, outline. I don't want any outline over here, none option. Okay, it's a okay outline in the sense, okay, small line will come. Okay, even though for a title also we have a light line. Okay, for this one also we have a outline. Okay, where you want the outline, only for the right side or only for a left side? If you go with the left side, okay, left side the outline will come in. Okay, it's not a look and feel. Okay, where I didn't use any that outline option property. Okay, that is a unuseful property. Okay, it's not, it won't give any look and feel. If the property in the sense, we want to give a more better and look and feel. Okay, always the report, okay, neat and clean, that is the users will be, okay, okay, prefer such kind of report. You can see it is a look and feel is very nice. Okay, there is no, okay, jumbling. Okay, we have don't have a, okay, very high, okay, high effective colors and all. They will give the, okay, even color codings also, they will give what kind of color they also, okay, based on that we can go ahead. Oh, this is the outline, I don't want it any outline. Okay, what is the font size, what is the font family, so items. Okay, so for example, I want the bigger size, in the sense we can increase the, okay, the item size. Okay, this is what we have a item size, or how, whatever the size you want it, we can go ahead over here. Let me remove that outline color. I don't want any outline, none option. This is what about a items. Okay, so items option. Then for this one, if you want to add any title, okay, sometimes we can do something. I don't want a slicer header. Okay, I will add a title for this. Each and everywhere we have a title option. Okay, if you want to add a particular title, I want, for example, country. Okay, so word wrap, I will tell you that word wrap. Okay, what is the font color you want it? Okay, let me go with a different font color. What is the font size you want it? What is the background color? I want a right align. Okay, center align. I want the font size like this. Okay, like this we have a, you can add any title for your thing. Okay, then here also same thing, font size, font family. Okay, background color. Okay, same thing, outline. Okay, we have a word wrap. Let me tell you one option, word wrap. Word wrap in the sense, most of the places we have that property. At one shot I will tell you. Okay, what is that word wrap? Okay, so keep on line is going right. Okay, when you have a length of the line, I don't want to go for that thing. Okay, here it we have a space. Okay, here also we have a word wrap. That means wherever the up to this size is there, okay, that will comes to next line. That is a word wrap. Tomorrow title is very big, so it will comes to the second line. Otherwise there the space is won't sufficient. That will, it will comes like, okay, if you have a title in the sense, okay, country name kind of thing, the space is not that much of lengthy space. Okay, country. Okay, so dot, three dots will be displayed. I don't want like this word wrap, in the sense, if the title is not sufficient to that size, okay, comes to the next line, there is a word wrap. Okay, so that is the properties everywhere. I don't want to discuss each and every time. Now here is seeing right. Okay, format word wrap, if we remove, in the sense, it will go for a single line. Here I have a space, so it is coming for a entire single line. There I don't have that much space, so it has to comes to second line. So you can see up to here it is coming to next line. That is what about a word wrap. Okay, that is what about a word wrap option. Okay, so we have that. Okay, if you have a lengthy title, in the sense, word wrap, either if you want it or if you don't want it. Okay, I don't have any such a big country. Okay, let me add like this. Okay, now you can see word wrap. Okay, second line is coming. Otherwise, wherever how much the space is there, up to that it will be displayed. Then it will come to three dot. The line is okay, cutting down. Or if you want to word wrap, in the sense that the title will comes to next line. That's it. Very simple. Okay, these are a properties of a title. Okay, always for each and every visualizations we have a title property. I don't want to discuss for each and every time. Okay, these are all a cosmetic properties only. Wherever we have a technical thing, wherever a important thing, obviously I will, okay, repeat once and twice. Okay, title, in the sense, simply you can add a title. What are the title you want it? What is the background color? What is the text size and all? And then I want a background for this. For enter one, okay, I want a background color. Okay, here also two properties only. What is the color you want? That's it. Background color. What is the transparency you want it? Okay. So already we have discussed this property. What color? Okay, what is the background color you want it? Enter for this one, it will apply a background color. If you want it, you can go for a background color. Then show, okay, I want, okay, lock aspect. Okay, if you apply a lock aspect, in the sense, it won't be move. Okay, let me go here. Here we also lock object is there. Okay, lock object, you can't move anywhere. Okay, this one, if you apply over here at the time of Power BI service level, okay, it won't be move anywhere. Okay, so while applying a slicer and filters, in the sense, okay, it won't adjust any, okay, side or something. Okay, that's what we have a lock object. Here also we have a lock object. It won't be move anywhere. It will be constant if you apply any filter, slicers and all. Okay, let me go over here. Okay, So here I have a bikes or something. Okay. So slice. Okay. While displaying a values. Okay. Small thing. It is adjusting the numbers. That time it's not supposed to move left or right. Okay. That's what we can lock the object. Even though if you apply any slicer, even though okay, if you don't have a value also. Okay. So I don't have a value. It will be either shrink, or if you have a bigger value, it will be go expand. That time I don't want to do that. Even though okay, either a value is small or value is high. So that has to be lock it. It won't be adjust okay as per my selection and all. That's what we have a lock object. Okay, so if you want to it, okay, we can lock that object. That is a lock aspect. That is a single property. We don't have any properties for that. Okay, slicer header. Okay, items, title, background color. Okay, lock aspect. If you want a border for this. Okay, so what the okay always the back. Okay, only we have a border property. If you want the border, we can add a border as well. Okay, border also, how much the thickness, what is the color you want it. Okay, let me remove the title. Slicer header. Okay, I have locked that object. Okay, I have locked the object in the sense I can't increase or decrease the size also. That's what the object got locked. Okay, if we want the border, okay, so what is the color you want it? We have a radius. Okay, so the radius in the corners, I wanted this kind of shapes I wanted. That's what we have a radius. Okay, either if you want a square box or if you want a different look and feel. Okay, that's a nice option actually. Okay, it will give more look and feel. Okay, we have a border. What is the radius you want it? We can increase or decrease. Okay, if you zero in the sense it's a normal. Okay, square box. If you go with like this, the you can see the edge corners. It is a okay and different. The shapes will be changed. That's why we have a border option. What is the radius you want it? That is a border option we have. That is the border. Okay, so we have a border radius, the border color, whatever the color you want it. Then shadow option already I shown you. Okay, the yeah, okay, enter this side. Okay, the shadow will be open in a back end. The shadow will be, it will come. Let's say we have a shadow option over there. The shadow where you want to be displayed. That what we have properties. What is the shadow color? Okay, so okay, shadow position outside. Okay, where you want to be display that outside array, inside. Okay, where you want that shadow option. Okay, the visual shadow I want to be displayed. Okay, represent either a bottom, left, left. Okay, right. Only I want a left. So okay, right side, or only I want a left side. All I want the all the sides I want the shadow option. Okay, shadow where you want to be display. Okay, inside area, outside. Okay, outside area, inside, wherever you want it. Apart from that, okay, left, right, where you want to be display that. Okay, the left and right side of this. Okay, that one. Okay, custom in the sense. Okay, specific. Okay, specific size I want it. Okay, blur I want it. Okay, this is nothing. Okay, not a useful property. No one will use it. The shadow option. Okay, I didn't see anywhere the people are using a shadow option. I don't want any shadow option. Okay, there we have a particular properties. Either you want it left, right, okay, wherever you want it, or we have a custom as well. Okay, visual shadow. Okay, where you want to be displayed. Okay, blur, angle kind of thing. Okay, so radius, distance, how much size you want it. Okay, by default, left and right it will be there. Or if you want it, you can see. Okay, where the okay, if you are the shadow in the sense. Okay, how much distance you want it. Okay, from the visual, how much the distance. If you go with like this, other visuals will be effect. Okay, this is a none. Okay, not a useful property at all. The shadow for a visualization and all. Okay, so we can go for a shadow option. If you want it, we can okay enable that shadow option where you want to be display shadow for that particular visual. Okay, so visual header it will be there for all the cases. We will be discuss at a one shot. This is what about a okay slicer option. Okay, if you want to apply any color or a something, if you want to be change it. Okay, all the things you can do. Okay, with a slicer. Okay, slicers in the sense each and every report level we have 100%. Okay, without slicers there is no reports and all. I hope okay all the places we have a slicers. I have a country wise sales. Okay, all the overall sales. Okay, user wants to check okay in detail level, so you can go with a each and everything. Okay, that's what we have a we have a slicers. Okay, on a particular year I want to check. Okay, so anything we can check it. Okay, so particular year what's the sales was happened, 18 what is the sales was happened, 19 what is the sales was happened. So you want to check in detail level. That's what we have a slicers option. Okay, here we have drop down option, either a drop down or a list. Okay, drop down in the sense when you click, then only it will be display the all the list of values. If I have a like this, okay, if you have a year, if I go with a number or a year in the sense, we will get a different options. Okay, here also for a number also we can go with a drop down kind of thing, or we can go with a okay different options. Okay, I want a list in the sense it will be displayed by default like this, or if we go with a between in the sense it will be displayed like this. Okay, between in the sense I can mouse over like this. Okay, 2018 to 2019 I want to be check it. Okay, 18 and 19 I want it. Okay, like this we can add a slider as well. This is the option is nothing but a slider. If it is a numbers in the sense we can do a slider option as well, or if you want it okay less than or equal to, less than in the sense okay, so always this is the what less than or equal to the what is the list value, so list value will be remain same. So I want to check 18 or 19 or greater than or equal to kind of option, it will be remain same. Okay, either I want to be play with, based on that your values will be changed. Okay, the proper time showing means okay as per that your all the visuals will be effect, what are the value of 18 18 20, what is the sales, as per this the values will be changed. Is a slider option we have. If we go with a date on the sense, we have a different options will come. Order date. Okay, these are mainly three things, either a number or a text or a date. Okay, so if we want a date, all the dates will come. Either if you want all the dates, you can go ahead, or between. Okay, between in the sense by using a slider option we can show it. Okay, same in my report also I'm using the same slider option. So I gave a date range over here. So whatever the date you can select it. As for the date, the values will be changed. Okay, so in between these two dates, or if you want to select, okay, if you click on this, the calendar also will be open. I want to pass particular value, I don't want a slider option, so I want to select a particular calendar option, I want to give the date values over here. As for that your values will be changed. So if you click on it, you can enter a date range also over here, particular date range I want to give, so calendar option will be open. Okay, this is what we have. Apart from that, okay, before after in the sense, okay, it will be won't be changed. Okay, only one side will be, we can change it your values. Okay, small drop down is there. Okay, drop down list. Okay, after relative date. Okay, relative date. In this case also sometimes we can use this one. Last, okay, last 1 month sales I want to be display. Okay, like this also they can change it. Already we have discussed as well. If filters option we have discussed. Either they want, okay, they can change it from here also. Last 1 year they want, here want last 1 year sales they want to see, or 10 weeks, or okay 10 days kind of thing. Okay, either the one or next 1 year, next to 2 years. Okay, if you have some future information, there also you can use it, or in this. Okay, last this in the sense okay this year or this week, okay, however you want it we can change it, this year, this month, this day, this week. Okay, however you want it we can change it. This is a slicer option. So based on a data type the slicer options will be different. If it is a text we can select only, if it is a number in the sense we can have a slider. Okay, the range we can give. If it is a date in the sense, either all the options will come for a date, either if you want a list manually you can select it what are the dates you want it, or if you want a okay the between in the sense the slider will come. Okay, so you can range it. Okay, how what is the range they want it. Apart from that, if you want it, okay, we can go with the relative data filtering as well. As for that your entire values will be changed. Okay, this is a commonly used, even though if you have a single page report also. This is what my single page report, I have a 1 2 3 4 5 slicers as there. Okay, for your practice purpose I will give you one of the report, you can do practice with all this kind of options. Okay, each and everything was there. Okay, I will give one of the report, you have to do a replicate. Okay, check that report. Okay, as for that, okay, I will show you tomorrow how you have to do a replicate. Let me complete at least few visuals. Okay, so you can, for a practice purpose I will create a okay one of the real time okay report. For the time being, okay, you don't want to understand any data, you don't want to create any visuals and all, at least you have to spend the time. Okay, how we can change the properties. Okay, it is a for a Listening purpose, it is a very simple thing. Okay, tomorrow they will ask you to change a small thing in front of you. Okay, one of my customer also, okay, instead of writing a mail for each and everything, okay, she asked me for a call. Okay, తను ఏం చేస్తుంది అంటే కాల్ చేస్తుంది. ఓకే, డెస్క్టాప్ స్క్రీన్ షేర్ ఓకే, స్క్రీన్ షేర్ చేయమంటది, చెప్తుంటది ఓకే ఆ ప్రాపర్టీ మార్చు, ఓకే దాని సైజ్ తగ్గించు, ఓకే ఏంటంటే ఇన్ ఫ్రంట్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్ లైవ్ లో చేయమంటది. ఓకే, మీరు కానీ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయలేదు అనుకోండి, ఓకే ప్రాపర్టీ ఎక్కడ చేంజ్ చేయాలో వెతుక్కుంటుంటారు, ఒక గంట పడుతుంది మీకు. ఓకే, so in front of that, okay, can you please, okay, add this thing, okay, can you please change this color for this, can you add a title for x axis, can you add a title for y axis, okay, for font తగ్గించు, లేకపోతే ఇంకోటి చేయి, అది చేయి, ఓకే, లేకపోతే ఈ లేబుల్స్ నాకు ఇన్సైడ్ లో కావాలా, లేకపోతే డౌన్ లో కావాలా, ఓకే, ఇదన్నీ అట్లీస్ట్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు డూ a practice once or twice. Okay, then only you can go, okay, where you want to change it. Okay, no need to remember all these properties. ఓకే, మీరు అసలు గుర్తుపెట్టుకునే అవసరం లేదు. ఓకే, ఎట్లా చేంజ్ చేయాలి, బై హార్ట్ చేయని అవసరం లేదు. ఓకే, విజువల్ క్లిక్ చేయాలి, ఇక్కడ వెళ్ళాలి, ఎక్స్ యాక్సిస్ లోకి వెళ్ళాలి, ఇక్కడ ప్రాపర్టీ, నో నీడ్ టు రిమెంబర్ ఎనీథింగ్, అట్లీస్ట్ మినిమం థింగ్. ఓకే, సో ఇక్కడ ఓకే ఎక్స్ యాక్సిస్ చేంజ్ చేయాలంటే ఎక్కడ వెళ్ళాలి. ఓకే, సో ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ దీన్ని లిస్ట్ గా మార్చండి, ఇంతకు ముందు ఇలాగ ఉండింది. ఓకే, నో ప్లీజ్ మేక్ ఏ డ్రాప్ డౌన్ ఫర్ దిస్. ఓకే, వెరీ సింపుల్. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు ఏమి ఇక్కడే ఆప్షన్ ఉంది డ్రాప్ డౌన్, మీరు ఇక్కడ ఏం చేస్తుంటారు, ఇక్కడ వెతుకుతుంటారు, ఎక్కడ ఆప్షన్ కనిపించలేదు అని. అట్లీస్ట్ 1 or 2 యూ హ్యావ్ టు ప్రాక్టీస్ ఇట్, then it won't take much time for you. Okay, here itself we have a drop down option. This option we don't have over here. ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తుంటే తెలుస్తుంది ఇవంతా. ఓకే, లేదంటే ఓకే ఒక గంట టైం స్పెండ్ చేస్తుంటారు ఇన్ ఫ్రంట్ ఆఫ్ ద కస్టమర్. Okay, it's not a good thing. Okay, so do a practice. There no need to remember any property at all. For a do a practice. Okay, when you get a chance to work with this, okay, you don't want to spend more time, easily you can identify each and every property. Now we will go with a table option. Each and all the visuals will be okay, any one of the case we have to suppose to use. Table also I want to be displayed table wise. You can see one of my report here, I want to be displayed table wise. Okay, not only the visuals. Okay, sometimes I want to display my values in a table wise as well. We have a table property. Okay, let me go with, okay, you want to check the properties. Okay, as per your data you can, okay, arrange it. Okay, your values and all. Let me display one the total sales I want to be display, then I want to be display profit as well. Okay, so like this I want to be display when I want the one of the table. Okay, this is a table visualization. Here we can check multiple values, so you can use it. If it is slicer only a single value only, we can't use it multiple values. Okay, so I have a table values, any number of columns, any number of rows, you can use it over here. Product wise, so sub product category wise, what is the total sales and what is the, okay, profit we have. So that's what I wanted. Okay, now we can check what the properties we have for this. Select that particular table option. General option will be remain same as is. X position, Y position. Okay, maintain layout, nothing was there over here. Maintain layout order. Okay. Okay, general property will be remain same. Then we have a style option. Style default, or we have different none option kind of thing. Okay, I don't want any styles kind of thing. Minimal, or we have a border kind of thing. We have the different. Okay. Okay, I have a alternative rows. Okay, or I have a constraint rows kind of thing. However you want it. Okay, the colors will be changed. Okay, just what is the style you want it. Okay, so any kind of style. Let me go with the, I don't want any style. Let with the default also, by using the remaining options also I can change it all the properties. We have a table style. Then we have a grid. Grid in the sense, okay, this is nothing but a grid. Okay, okay. Okay, this is, I want the lines. Okay, horizontal lines and a vertical lines. This is nothing but a grid. Grid in the sense that, okay, the layout of the grid is a, okay, up to here. I don't want to change any, I don't want to change a column level properties. I don't want to value properties. I don't want to change any total properties. Grid in the sense, okay, vertical and a horizontal lines. That is square box. The properties I want to be changed. That is a grid property. Okay, can you please, they will ask it, can you please enable a, okay, horizontal and a vertical lines. I want a vertical lines. Okay, then I want a horizontal lines. What is the thickness of each line? What is the color of that particular line? Okay, let me go with the black. Okay, these are lines I want it. Okay, let me go with a single. Okay, what is the thickness also you can specify it over here. Either a thickness or a horizontal. Okay, horizontal lines I want it. Okay, let me go with here also. I want to go with the black option. Okay, this is what I want a table properties. I want to change it. I want a lines either. If you don't want a lines, okay, how much thickness you want it. Okay, So that we want it, we have a row padding option. Padding in the sense from the line, after how many spaces the data has to be stored. That is nothing but a row padding, column padding. Okay, we have a row padding, column padding in the sense after the line, after how many spaces the data has to be changed. Okay, this is a pixels. Okay, the small kind of thing. So after that, okay, now you can see the line. Okay, before and after. Okay, the space is increased more. There is nothing but a row padding. Okay, if it decreased in the sense the small lines is coming, the space also between the line and the data, the space is very less. That is a row padding kind of option. Okay, then outline will be there. Okay, I don't want any outline for this. Okay, this is an unnecessary property. Each and everywhere we have a outline property. Then we have a text size. What is the grid in the sense? What is the text size you want it? Okay, image height and width we have. Okay, so how much image size? Okay, you want it, we can change it. Okay, or if you want it, we can use from here also. We can increase your height and width of your your visualization. This is a table visualization. The grid in the sense how horizontal and a vertical lines you want. It's a grid property. Either if you want it horizontal lines, I don't want a vertical lines, you can remove it. Okay, just plain table I want it, or I want a lines grid in the sense we can enable it. Then we have a column headers. This is nothing but I want headers different color and all. This is a column headers. So let me go over here. Let me apply a different font color for that. Okay, let me go with this thing. This is a property will be applied for. Okay, this is a font color. I don't, let me go with a font color will be white. I want a background color will be different. Okay, so however you want it, okay, outline will be remain same. Okay, the line will come, I don't want that one. Okay, then what is the text size you want it? Okay, so what is the font family you want it? Okay, let me go with this Sigo bold UI. Okay, I want the headers in a bold. Okay, we have a difference. Sigo bold I have. So like this, you can change the properties of your alignment. Alignment in the sense this titles where you want to be displayed. Okay, either in a left or as I want the center align. Okay, the titles will be comes to the center. Okay, like this we have a where you want to be aligned. This is also they will ask it. Okay, can you please arrange to left, arrange to right? Okay, each and everything is a we have a properties. However you want to be display our data, we can change it. The titles I want to center align, left align, right align. This is a alignment. Word wrap just now I have shown you. These are the properties for a your column headers. Okay, however you want to be. These are all a cosmetic properties only. Okay, it's not a technical things, but you need to practice at least one or twice. Now I have to apply a properties only for a headers. Now the values I want it. For a values we have a different properties. Here I what is the font color, what is the background color, alternative font color, alternative background color. Okay, so here we can see we have a different alternative colors, right? Okay, I want to change that colors also. Alternative background color, you can change it. Instead of this, I want a different color, we can go ahead for this. Okay, different alternative colors I want it. Okay, the outline, URL icon. Okay, let me show you the URL icon. Okay, the URL icon in the sense hyperlink I have. The column name is the hyperlink. I have a google.com. Okay, let me. Okay, if you want to increase the decrease in the sense you can mouse over here. You can increase or decrease however you want it. Okay, here I have a hyperlink. Sometimes the hyperlinks is the lengthy ones. Okay, it will occupy say more space and all. I don't want that much of the space. Okay, just icon I want to be enable it. Okay, let me go with the URL icon. Wherever the URL is there, automatically it will come like this. Now we can see I don't want the enter time. Okay, no one. Okay, no one will. Okay, no need of display all the URL. Sometimes it will comes in a 3 lines, 4 lines of the URL. What you can do? You can't do anything while seeing the URL icon. Okay, while seeing the URL, actual URL, you don't do anything. Just when I click on this, I want to open something. That's what I want, a small icons. That's it. This is a URL icon. When I click on this, obviously that will be go for a open a particular website. Okay, I don't want a very lengthy one. That time you can enable this kind of option. Okay, I have a no need to necessary displaying lengthy URLs. That's smart. I will go with the URL icon. Wherever the URLs is there, So it will be displayed the icon for this. Okay, word wrap anything will be remain same. What is the font family? Okay, for your thing, what is the text size you want it for your values? You can increase it or decrease it. Your font size of your values. This is what we have a property over here. Okay, for a values we can change the properties over here. Okay, all are normal properties only. Just font color, background color, alternative font color. Okay, then I want a different color and feel. Okay, either if you want a totals kind of thing, I can go with a totals option. Okay, we have a totals. If you don't want a totals at all, you can remove it. Or if you want a totals, then you can go turn on it, then apply a properties. Total label. Here I want instead of the total, I want a grand total. Okay, like this I want to be display grand total. Okay, so the label also we can change it. Total property. Okay, you can change the label. What is the font color, background color? Okay, the outline I don't want it at all. What is the font family? What is the text size? Very simple thing. Okay, this is what we have. This is a totals over here. Sometimes here I have a product category and all. I want to rename that. I don't want that much of use line. Okay, then you don't want to go for a table level, you don't want to rename it. From here also you can rename it. Right click on this one, rename option. Where is that? Rename for this visual option is there. Okay, so I want a category. Okay, no need to go for a table level. In another visual, I want a full name. In this visual, I want only category. Okay, that time, if you rename over here, it will comes for all the visuals. I don't want for all the visuals. Just for this one, I want to change this. Okay, like this, we can change it. Now, people will be okay confused sometimes. They will tell that category name is not showing over. Okay, the category, all the categories not displaying. Can you please check it? Okay, for example, after 1 week of the time, okay, their business got expanded. As of now, we have a bikes, accessories, clothing, and all. Tomorrow it's came for electronics or some other thing is came, furniture or home needs and all. That time they will tell that, okay, you want to check from where this column is coming. Okay, they're checking for the category. Okay, this data is coming from a category. They keep on checking for this table. It won't came. When you mouse over, it will be display. What is the column? If you rename such kind of thing, we can identify over here. Data, product category name is the actual column. Okay, from here we have a multiple column. Which column? The category column is not there. When you mouse over, actually for that particular visual, they renamed it. When you mouse over, you can identify what is the particular column name. So now we can identify product category is the column. But for this visual, they renamed it. For example, I want to be sales is the profit is the first, sales is the second. Just you can rearrange from here. You can drag and drop. Okay, down and over here. Okay, the order we can change it to whatever the order you want it. Otherwise, the sales I want to be first. Okay, like this. From here you can shuffle it. Here we can't move it. Okay, there is no option to move. Okay, the positions. Here you want to be change the order of the position of your values. Okay, however you want it, you can reshuffle your order of your columns. Okay, on which order you want to be displayed. Here you can change. No need to delete and you have to drag it. From here also you can play with wherever you want to be. Okay, like this hyperlink with the last or wherever you want it, you can play with this. This is what orders you can change it. The titles also you can change it. Okay, let me go with I don't want the full name. Okay, subcategory I want it. Like this I can change it. Actually, this column name is not there. Only this for this visual level I have renamed it. When a mouse over here, we can identify what is the column, from which table this column is coming. Okay, when I mouse over, I can it will be display actual column name. This is how you can change it. You can play with this, or not only for this, for any visual you can rename for this. Okay, for any visualization you can rename the actual column name from here. Okay, now let me go. As of now we have discussed up to the totals property. Now we have a field formatting. Okay, field formatting. Okay, here I have decimal places and all. Here I want a 1 decimal places, or I want to display this millions in this one. This one I want to display millions. This is a percentage as usual. I want only 1 decimal place. Here I want a 0 decimal place. That's what each and every field we can change a different color and all. This one I want a different color, remaining all a one color. That's what we have a field formatting. This is nothing but a field. Category is a one field. The subcategory is a one field. Okay. Fields in the sense the columns is nothing but all the tables is a field. So we have a field formatting. Okay. Let me go over here. If you want a country or you want a different color, you can go ahead over here. Okay. If you select this thing, what is the font color? What is the background color? What is the alignment? Okay. Same thing you want to apply for a headers. Same thing I want to apply for a values. Same thing I want to apply for a totals. Okay. So let me go over here. Okay. I don't want any category properties. Total sales, I want to display in a millions. We have a display units. I want in a thousands. Okay, the number is very lengthy. Or I want to display in a millions or in a billions. However, you want to be display. Okay, 0.00. Okay, I don't want the millions. Let me go with the thousands. So we have a very small values. I don't want to go. So 36.96K. Okay, thousands in the sense K will come. Okay, here we can see the decimal places is coming very lengthy one. Here I am getting 4 decimals. Here I am getting a 6 decimals and all. Okay, here we have a decimal places. How many decimal places you want it? If you don't want it, make it a 0. I don't want the decimal places. Now look and feel is very good. Okay, some place we have a 6, 5 decimals and all. I don't want those many decimals. Or if you want a decimals, if you go with a 1 decimal, or if you want a 2 decimals. If you don't want it, go with the 0 decimals. 0 decimals. Then what is the font color? This font color will be applied only for this. This is a field formatting. I'm applying only for a this one. If you want okay, different color, different background color, you can apply. Okay, what is the alignment? Left or a center? This one I want to go with the center. Okay, remaining thing is a left align, right align. Okay, so this are a left align. So this one I want in a center. Okay, same thing I want to apply for headers as well. Okay, this is a headers. I want to apply already where it is will applicable for values only. I want to for a grand total as well. Okay, earlier it is a right side. Now it is comes to center. Like this, we can apply a properties. For the profit, I want a single okay decimal point. I want it. Here we can select it. What the field you want it for which field the values you want the formatting you want to change it. Select that one. Display units anyhow it is a percentage. I want a 1 decimal place. Okay, so like this for each and every property. Okay, the let me show you the different font color. I want a red color. The profit. Okay, so if you want the same color for a header and footer, okay, for a head for the visual header I want it. For a total I also I want the same color. What are the properties you apply? If you want to apply the same thing for your thing, you can apply for this. This we have a field formatting. Most of the times they won't ask it over a different field in a different color, but sometimes the profit 1 decimal I want it for a okay, this value I want to display in a thousands or a millions. Okay, both the values I want to display. That time the field formatting is the most important thing. If you have any questions, you can go ahead, guys. This is a field formatting. For which field, what the color you want it, where you want to be displayed, how many decimal places you want it. So all this kind of properties you can apply for each and every field over here. If you have any questions, you can go ahead.
Once we rename the category or subcategory name, so then we may need to go back to how in
Sorry,
the category subcategory name changes కదా సో వద్దు మళ్ళీ చేంజ్ చేయాలి ఒరిజినల్ నేమ్ పెట్టాలంటే మళ్ళీ
you can go ahead. Okay, you want to rename it however you want it. Okay, however you want it, you can rename it from this. Okay, any name you can rename it. That is only for that particular.
అది మన ఒరిజినల్ బ్యాక్ నేమ్ ఒరిజినల్ నేమ్ పెట్టాలంటే ఏం చేయాలి
ఒరిజినల్ బ్లాక్ నేమ్ చేయాలంటే టైప్ చేసుకోవాలి. Okay, remove field. Okay, rename for this. Okay, move down or left. Okay, wherever you want it. Okay, from here also move down. Okay, you have a conditional formatting. Anyhow it will be there. Okay, do not summarize. Okay, or you want only a first value, last value. I don't want all these things. Okay, original name కావాలంటే again you have to type it. Okay, yeah. Now we will discuss one of the important thing, that is a field for okay conditional formatting. Let me go field formatting. Let me remove that color for that category sub not profit. Let me remove that color. Yeah, 0. Black. Okay. Now we have a important thing. We have a conditional formatting. Based on my condition, I want to display different color and all. We have a conditional formatting. Conditional formatting in the sense, let me go with a total sales. If my sales amount is okay, like we have a big numbers. Okay, 0 to 50,000. I want in a red color. That means the sales is very less. That is a condition. Based on a condition, I want to apply a different color for the values or a background color. Either we can apply a background color or we can go with a font color. Okay, both will be remain same. Okay, based on a value, let me go with a background color. By default, it is coming lowest to highest. The colors is coming, but I wanted my own colors. Okay, so that is a condition I am giving. As of now, if I apply a color in the sense, enter the values, it is displaying a same color, but I want to give a condition. By default, okay, the score, okay, color scale in the sense, okay, lowest to highest, whatever the color you want it, you can change it. But based on a value, I want to specify the color. In this one, you can go with this color. A rule I want it. Whatever the rule in the sense, greater than or equal to 0. Okay, it's not a percentage, it is a number. Less than 50,000. I want in a red color. That means the sales is very less. I want in a red color. Let me go with a new rule. Okay, greater than or equal to 50,001. Okay, it is a number. Less than 1 lakh. I want in a yellow color. That means it is a medium. Okay, sales. More than this. Okay, greater than 1 lakh. It is a number, not a percentage. Okay, here I have a number. Okay, maximum, any value, whatever the value it is, if you remove that number, less than m, okay, less than or equal to, okay, less than or equal to maximum value, I want in a green color. That means based on a value, I want to apply a different color. That is a conditional formatting. Now we can see less than 50,000 in a red color. 52, okay, 1 lakh, yellow color. More than 1 lakh, green color. I can easily identify. Okay, so which are the clothing? Okay, for this thing, it is a very less 5K in the sense very less sales. Like this, we can apply conditional formatting based on a number. Okay, from this is the range. From this range to this range, I want to be either the same. The font color also any one we can apply. Okay, both properties will be remain same. Either font color you can apply or a background color you can apply. If you apply both in the sense, okay, it will be goes off. Okay, it's not look and feel. It will be overlap. Background color, okay, same rules will become. Either we can apply for a font color or a background color. Okay, however the properties you want it. Okay, condition I'm giving, that is a conditional formatting. Normal formatting in the sense, okay, apply a different color, apply, okay, this color I want it, that color I want it, anything is fine. But based on a condition, okay, based on this value, I want to apply a different color and all. That's what we can apply a colors for this. Total sales I want it. Okay, from this range to this range. Okay, so we can give the values over here. What are the color you wanted? There is a conditional formatting. Either you can apply a background color or it is a font color. The properties will be remain same. Is a conditional formatting. By default, okay, we can go with a lowest to highest. By default, it will give the advanced control. You can give the conditions over here. At any point of time, you can change it. Okay, by default, we have got the color scale in the sense lowest to highest. Okay, lowest red, highest green if we want it. But based on my condition, I want it. Then we can go with a rule. As of now, we just cancel it. Just now we have seen the rules over here. Okay, so we can give a rules 0 to less than 50,000. It is a number. If it's a percentage, you can go with a percentage. Okay, so based on that, we can give a conditional formatting. Based on a condition, I want a different color I want to be applied. Is a conditional formatting. Let me go. Let me remove this. Okay, I want to show you some more thing. Okay, either you can go with a condition, okay, background color or a font color, or I want a data bars over here. Okay, just some bars. Okay, so based on a here also we can go with a same properties. So we can go ahead. Okay, lowest to highest. Okay, what is the positive bar, negative bar? Okay, positive bar in the sense if there are negative sales in the sense I have a profit sometimes in a minus. So positive in a, okay, green, okay, negative in the sense say red, okay, positive in the sense say blue I want it. Left to right or right to left. however you want it. Okay, so the bars will be from this side to this side. Okay, the bars also it will be displayed over here. If we have a highest value, the bar is coming full. Okay, with a small value, the bar is coming like this. Like this, we can go with the data bars as well. Apart from this, I'll remove the bars. Okay, we have a icons as well. Okay, icons in the sense. Okay, I have a different icons. Now we can see. Let me go with the advanced. Okay, same thing. However, you can apply a properties. Okay, it's not a percentage. It is a number. Okay, greater than or equal to 0. If it is a number, okay, less than or equal to 50,000, then I want in a down arrow mark. That means sales in a very less. Okay, here we have a different symbols. I want down arrow. Okay, that means 0 to 50, it is a number. Okay, so I want a this down arrow symbol. That means sales is very less. Okay, greater than or equal to 50,001 and less than 1 lakh. It is also a number, not a percentage. Okay, so little bit. Okay, so 2 words. Okay, it is in a some. Okay, somewhat little bit better. Okay, so remaining thing I want in a more than 1 lakh 1. It is a number. Okay, then it is a maximum. Any number it is a 1 lakh 1. Okay, I gave it 10,000 over here. Give it 10, 1 lakh. It is a number. Okay, so then I want either upper arrow mark or whatever the symbol you wanted, we can display like this. Some arrow buttons I wanted. What are the symbols you wanted? Okay, by seeing this itself, users can easily identify, okay, where the more sales, okay, where the less sales kind of thing. We can apply a buttons as well. Okay, any kind of thing. Either if you want a icons or if you want a bars or if you want a background color or if you want to, all the things also you can apply it, not an issue. Okay, anything, whatever I want it. As for the, if you combine all the things, it becomes a clumsy. Any one thing is fine. Okay, so we have a conditional formatting. Either if you want a bar icons or if you want a background color or if you want a font color, based on a value, the color has to be changed. This is a conditional formatting. If you want it for a profit also, you can apply the same thing. For the profit also, I want to be background color. Okay, lowest to highest. Okay, so if you want to apply different color, if you want to go with the advanced control, you can give even own rules. This is what we have a conditional formatting over here. Well, let me quickly finish. Okay, if you have any questions, you can go ahead, guys, for a conditional formatting. Okay, here we can apply a background color, font color based on your condition. You can give it. Okay, what the range you want it? Title will be remain same. Background color will be remain same. Okay, black aspect, nothing properties was there. Black aspect will be remain same. Then we have a border option. Okay, so border just now we have discussed. For a table, I want the border. Okay, if you want a different look and feel, you can apply a radius as well for a border. Okay, border show. Okay, shadow we have tooltip. Tooltip in the sense when I mouse over like this, when I mouse over, the values will be displayed. This is a tooltip option. Okay, we have a detailed discussion over there. Okay, later point of time. Okay, that also will discuss what is the total sales for this one. Okay, what is the country? What is this thing? Okay, okay. This is what we have a tooltip option. Okay, when I mouse over, we can display it over here. The tooltip. Okay, apart from this, here also here we don't have a tooltip option. Okay, for a table we don't have a tooltip option. Remaining cases we have a tooltip. I will show you there as well. That's it for today, guys. Tomorrow we'll discuss. Okay, matrix visual R and Python no need to require. Okay, R in the sense it is a if you want to learn like a data science kind of thing, R script and a Python is required. Okay, if you want to learn a data science and all, okay, for a Power BI level we don't want R and Python. This is a data science level we can use it. For a data science also we need any one of the reporting tool, either a Tableau or a Power BI. If you want in a future, if you want to learn a R and Python in the sense, you have a super good demand for the data science. R in a machine learning, artificial intelligence. Okay, there also we can use it. R and no, okay, R also they can use it. R and Python also in a machine learning also they are using R and Python. R is a one of the language. Okay, that's it. R is a one of the separate company. Okay, recently Microsoft has okay, taken that to R. Okay, no, in a SQL server also you can use. Okay, run a R queries. Okay, that is a separate thing. That is a data science level you can use it. Remaining thing we can see, okay, remaining visuals. Maybe it will take 2 to 3 days of time to discuss these visualizations. That's it, guys, for today. If you have any questions, you can go ahead. Tomorrow we'll see matrix. Sometimes they ask my question, what's the difference between table and a matrix? Both will be remain same. There are 2 to 3 differences was there, table and a matrix, that we will see. Then we'll go with the remaining visuals. That's it, guys. If you have any questions, you can go ahead.